I allowed that to happen to my body, then I'm the one who's responsible for it.
You are responsible for it.
Responsibility. That's all it is. It's responsibility.
Well, you're also responsible for your toddlers, but you know, you can't kill them, right?
Yeah, at what point, I mean, at what point or when is there a good reason, or what reason might that be to kill your child? I mean, give me a good reason.
I wouldn't be able to care for it. I wouldn't be able.
But there's a lot of people that can't care for their children that are.
I don't want to be one of those mothers. I'm not.
But you're already. If you're pregnant, you're already a mother. You don't. It doesn't make you not a mother.
It doesn't keep you from
It just
being
makes
a mother.
you a mother of a dead child. A child you've never seen their face, but still, that's
It's much more
still a mother.
compassionate to give your child up for adoption than it is to rip his arms and legs off, you know?
Well, I don't consider it really.
Well, it is.
Well, go look at the picture over here.
It is.
That's exactly what
I've had
happened.
3 abortions, so this is not, you know, I'm out to attack women who had abortions or anything like that, but I happen to know and I've taken a really good look at what it is since then.
And we've
that's
done a lot
why
of
I'm out
research.
here.
It absolutely does. It crushes children and it sucks their brains out.
Let me ask you guys this: what do most guys say?
What's that?
What do most guys say about it?
50-50. It seems like
It
it's
depends
very,
because there's
it's pretty
you'd be surprised. Almost, probably more than 50% of women are against it. They're just not willing to do anything about it.
That's,
because
you're right.
The minority is more vocal.
Not take your responsibility.
Right. And it's in both cases. There's a lot of men who love abortion because it allows them to, you know, have sex freely and
not have to deal with the consequences.
Have any consequences. Yeah. To use women as sex toys and not have any.
Yeah, I mean, abortion protects pedophiles.
Yeah.
And rapists.
A lot of times abusers are able to continue their abuse, especially if it's like a stepfather or uncle situation. They're able to continue their abuse for years because of abortion.
They drive them down to the
Because
abortion
it gets
clinic,
rid of
no
the
questions
evidence.
asked. Especially in a lot of states. I mean, you know, there's no.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
But it's actually not. It seems like it at the time, but it's something that you carry with you for the rest of your life.
Except that it causes trauma to your soul.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
aside
carry
from
it with
killing
you
your
forever.
child, it
Forever.
causes
It
trauma
never
to
goes away.
your own soul.
I'm an advocate for stopping it before it leads to you. And you don't.
Like, yeah, so am I. I'm an advocate for responsible sex. But the truth is, once you become pregnant, you're already a mom, you're already a dad. You know, at that point, it's your responsibility to love and care for and nurture that child and make the best decisions for that child. And there's never a time where the best decision is to crush it and scrape it to a pulp, you know?
I mean, I will take your information.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, read it.
I appreciate you talking to us about it.
I had mine too, and you know, once you do research, I happen to know that you know you can come smack down.
You guys come at it at a better way than some do, and a lot of better ways.
Oh, thank you. We try. I mean, we love the babies, and we love women. We love, you know, I mean, it is.
You know, and we're followers of
need.
Christ, and Christ commands us to love our neighbors, and that's what we're out here trying to do is love our neighbors. 3,500
Everybody.
babies a day. You know, 3,500 babies today were murdered by abortion, and so we come out to love them and to love the women who might go through it and try to rescue them from what we know to be horrible and difficult.
And we know women who have gotten pregnant, you know, in difficult situations, who have had their children, and we see the love between them. And they had thought about having abortions, and then, I mean, to see them go and pick up their child, and to even think, wow, I almost, you know, it is hard. It's really difficult, but it's a choice you can live with. I mean, and really having to live with the knowledge that you took your child's life out of fear because you were afraid you wouldn't be able to take care of it, out of selfishness because you just wanted to live your life the way you wanted, you didn't want to burden, is something that can destroy a human being. The knowledge that you've taken your own child's life is not something I would wish on anybody.
It's something you created, whether accidental or intentional. It's your choice whether or not to kill it.
Thank you for the information.
One more thing.
Thank you for taking it.
Is this GoPro going right now?
Yes, we always record everything for our own protection.
I know one thing, let people know because some people might not like that.
Yes, you're right.
I was taking a
You're right.
Let them know, because if I was a different person, he might be knocked out.
Well, that's why we have it.
But that's why we have
I'm not like that.
Right, no, I get it.
All the other individuals in this town.
And
That's actually why we have it.
exactly.
It's
Because
because-
people get very aggressive, especially women who. Because the truth is, like, if you've had an abortion and you don't
And you
have
get
Jesus,
very-
like,
very-
and there's no way to deal
I
with
used
it.
to.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no way
I
to
used to.
handle that. So yeah, you get very aggressive and defensive, and so we're used to having some less than friendly interactions, but we try to be friendly in return, of course. So
just another suggestion. I come at more of a spiritual perspective rather than Jesus Christ. I mean, I was raised Catholic. I'm not necessarily like close with God per se, but I am a very spiritual person. So
you're saying to use biological arguments and that type of stuff.
Rather
here's the thing, and here's why we don't do that. Because Jesus is everything to us, and He's the whole reason we're out here doing this.
Absolutely.
And so,
but you'll be able to reach more people coming.
We want to reach people for Jesus Christ. And
Right,
we get to
because
share.
we don't just want to save babies' lives. That's important too. But we want you guys to be in heaven with us, and that's the other part of loving our neighbors. And
I mean, I believe if you're a good person, then good things will happen in heaven. I mean, if the concept.
So you believe you're a good person? Because I don't believe I'm a good person.
I know I'm not.
I know I'm not at all.
I believe I'm good. I do everything in my power to be a good person. We are human.
So do I. But
Have you stolen anything in your life?
Well, I mean,
have you stolen anything in your life? Right. So what do you call it when you've stolen something? What would you call it?
Well, I mean,
I call myself a thief, right? If I steal something. How about lying? Taking the Lord's name in vain, sex outside of marriage, lust, all of those things. Because we stand before God on Judgment Day, and He will judge us for those things if we are not covered in the blood of Jesus. If we don't trust that there is the Son of God who paid for those sins, because we will stand before a judge, and there is a penalty to be paid. There is a penalty.
It would be easier for us to approach it the way that you're suggesting we approach it, but because we believe that God is real, and because we believe that you are going to stand before Him someday, we have to tell you the truth as straightforwardly as we can.
If you were left on train tracks, I mean, we tell you, if you're on train tracks, the train's coming.
Yes.
I mean, I really want to be friends with you. You might hate me for saying this, but and so we really do believe that. So we wouldn't be doing you justice if we didn't tell you the truth.
I can hear you guys
What are you guys' names?
I'm Victoria.
Victoria and Kate.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh, sorry.
What's your name?
Tanner.
Tanner?
Tanner.
Nice to meet you.
Victoria.
Yes.
Thank you guys.